Hello my PC students. This next assignment is working with your countif, sumifs, and countifs. Again, just a practice. So first of all, let's go to File, and let's go to Open, Browse, and go to your classes drive, go to PC, go to Teaching Documents, go to If Statements, and open up the one called XX sumifs. Volunteer funds. Yes, sumifs, countifs, volunteer funds. There's the one we want. All right, and the first thing we want to do is save it. So we want to go File, Save As, and go to Browse, and you want to go to your U drive, Print Com. You want to go to your Excel folder, If Statements, and click in your file name box, press Home, type in your name and the current date for you, and save it. Okay, I'm going to put the view up a little bit, but I've got to make sure. I'll try 150, but I don't know if I'll be able to work with it. Actually, I'm going to try 140 because I don't think I can work with 150. Okay, I can see everything on the screen. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so now there looks like there's one formula in here already, and when I click on it, I see that it says sumifs, so the range to sum would be the dependence, H4 to H23. The criteria would be G4, which is the location, equal to Boston, and then your second criteria is position department, and your criteria equal to fundraising. Okay, so let's go here, and we are supposed to find the total dependence here. All right, so we want to go to equals sumifs. Now don't forget the S. Open your parentheses, and remember the sum range comes first. So it said total dependence. All right, so there's the dependence, the range, comma, and our first criteria is we want Chicago. All right, so the location would be G4 to G23, comma, and I want Chicago, comma, and the second criteria is human resources, so I want the position department, comma, and I want human resources. All right, close my parentheses and press enter, and if I go Control left single quote, I have 4 here and 4 here. All right, so now I want to widen some of these out here so that we can see what they are. Okay, so number of claims, and Chicago I can see. The rest it doesn't matter if I don't see because I don't need to see them. All right, so I can still see the things on my screen. That's good. Now this time it asked us for the total claims. So let's put in equals sumifs, open your parentheses, total claims, this is the sum range. All right, comma, and it said Chicago. All right, location, comma, and I need the criteria, Chicago, comma. And then my criteria 2 is fundraising. So my position department, there's the range, comma, and my criteria is fundraising. All right, press enter, and I've got 4. All right, and if you go and check, you would have Chicago and fundraising. Chicago, okay, so Chicago, there's one fundraising, there's 2. How many claims? Oh, I forgot to check the claims. Hold on here. Chicago fundraising, we have 3 claims, and Chicago fundraising, 1 claim, gives you a total of 4, which is right. Okay, we'll do it one more time. So we want to go to equals sumifs. Open your parentheses, and once again, the sum range is claims. All right, so go down, claims, comma, and the criteria range is Seattle. All right, so location, comma, and the location is Seattle, comma, and then it is marketing. So here's our position department, comma, and marketing, and press enter, and we got 0 claims there. Now is that correct? Seattle, Oh yes, look at here. Seattle marketing, and there's only the one, and it was 0. So 0 is correct. All right, that's good. Okay, so now the countifs. All right, and it said equals countifs. Note the S. Dallas, and note there's no sum criteria. All you're doing is counting. So criteria 1 is Chicago, or pardon me, criteria 1 is Dallas. All right, so I've got to select here my location, comma, and I want Dallas, comma. That's my first criteria. The second criteria is marketing. So I want position, department all the way down, comma, and I want marketing. All right, and press enter, and I've got 2 people that are Dallas and marketing. Okay, I see 1 here, and here's a second one. So 2 is right. All right, now let's try this one. We want to try equals countifs, open your parentheses, and once again Chicago fundraising. So we want to count who is from Chicago, comma, and pick out Chicago, comma, and fundraising. All right, comma, and fundraising. As long as I pick one of them, it doesn't matter which one I want to choose. And I have 2 people from Chicago and fundraising. Yeah, we see 2 people. All right, one more time. Equals countifs, open your parentheses, and you want to location, okay, comma, and you want Seattle, okay, Seattle, comma, and marketing. So I want the position department, comma, and marketing. All right, press enter, and we got 1 person from marketing and Seattle, which is right. Okay, so those are countifs because you had more than 1 criteria, and you know you can have up to 7 criteria. All right, this time it says count the number of people from Dallas, okay, or a countif statement. If they're from Dallas, we want to have the count. All right, so equals countif, okay, so what people are from Dallas? All right, so we got to go to the location here, is our criteria, comma, and the criteria is Dallas. And you've got 4 people from Dallas. All right, how many people have we got from marketing? All right, so equals countif. And remember, there's only 1 criteria. So we have to evaluate the position, and comma, our criteria is marketing. And so you've got 5 people from marketing. All right, save your work. And now a sumif. Okay, so equals sumif. Open your parentheses. Now remember, the sum range does not come first. What range do you want to evaluate? All right, we have to evaluate Dallas because that's where our claims are coming. Oh, pardon me, we're going to sum claims. So I want to evaluate my claims. No, I want to evaluate my location. Hold on here. My location, comma, and my location is Dallas, comma, and what do I want to sum? Sum the claims. Sum the claims. And I had 6 claims from Dallas. So if I go to Dallas, there's 2, and if I go down to Dallas, 0, 4 is 6, and that's all there is. So that's right. Okay, let's do it again. Equals sumif. All right, what do we want to evaluate? I have to evaluate the marketing. So the position department, comma, what's my criteria? Marketing, comma, and I want the total number of dependents. So I've got to select the dependents. So that gets added up. All right, and we've got 12 for marketing. Okay, so we had 2, and 1 is 3, and 2 is 5, and 3 is 8, and 4 is 12. So that's correct. All right, your last one then, we want to say equals, and sumif, okay, and we want claims, but we want fundraising. So our criteria range is the location, comma, the criteria is fundraising, comma, and it says total claims. So I have to select the claims, and we have 11 for fundraising. Okay, fundraising I had 5, and 1 is 6, 2 is 8, 3 is 11. Did I add up wrong here? Oh, total claims added dependents. My fault. So I want fundraising claims. I had 2, and 1 is 3, and 4 is 7, and 3 is 10, 1's 11, and that's exactly what we got. Okay, so you've done that quite often now, so I think that you should be pretty good there. All right, we'll stop and save that. So save it and stop.